Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Machepesiwuya, and today guys I am going to be teaching you how to dry your tomatoes in the sun. Do not forget to like, subscribe. For this next shot, we are going to make sure that we cut our tomato like this. Cut your tomato just like this. Cut your tomato just like that. Make sure it's open. Make sure you open it up. It's a relatively simple process, guys. It's very simple. Just cut it like this. And you're done. So any dirt that managed to escape, we just take care of it this side. Now as you can see, you just do like this. Just do your tomatoes like this. This is to ensure that they dry quickly, guys. They need to dry out quickly. So make sure that it's not really thick. It's very thin, and it will be able to dry within 3 to 4 days. Depending on the weather that you have. So there we go. Open up those tomatoes. Just open up those babies. Look how beautiful they look. Look. I honestly want to eat one before they can even start drying, because tomatoes are one of my favorite veggies. They are seriously one of my favorite veggies. And by doing this process, you're just making sure that you're preserving the flavor, guys. I can't tell you how surprised I was the very first time my mother introduced me to this ingredient, because it was my mom who introduced me to this ingredient. When she was making this, I thought there is no way this was going to be good, because I was not familiar with this. And then one of the good days, she decided to add them to one of the meals that we were having that day, and I was surprised what she put in there, because the flavors of the tomatoes, it was so unique. It was very unique. It was so, but it was like different flavors just bursting into your mouth all at once, right? So I became very interested in this, and I asked her about this whole process. She told me that it's one of the methods that our ancestors developed because of the fact that in the olden days we didn't have fridges and the lack of access to fridges. So they had to come up with a way to preserve the tomatoes, to preserve their food, and make sure that their food lasts long. This ensures that the tomatoes do last long, and you can eat them all year round, even when the tomatoes are not in season. So we are done with this process, so we need to move to the next step of our drying process. So come with me to the next process. So this is obviously our last process. We're going to take our tomatoes and just spread them out in the sun. It will be preferable if you use something that is going to be easily heated by the sun. As you can see, I'm using this. Make sure they're spread evenly. You just don't put them near each other or on top of each other. I would have done that process here, but the reason why I'm doing it here, I did it that side, is because it's very, very, very hot today. I'm not sure you can see, but it's so hot. Also make sure that you do this on a very, very hot day, guys. It should be really hot when you do this. So right now we're officially done with our last step. Now we just need to wait 3 to 4 days depending on the weather and every other thing for our tomatoes to dry. They look so beautiful, they look so yummy, and I really cannot wait for them to dry and just store them. I will show you guys the progress, how they look, in my next video, obviously.